The 0-1 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting number 10.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Colabello is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-0. So stepping in, Devin Travis. Right-handed pitching this season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 home to Martin. Hit in the air out to right. Trumbo on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo has a read on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 21.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be that is going to get to the ball.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with the 0-2. This is lifted out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. 1-1.
Playing 11.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Kim. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, giving him an even 150 as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
R.A. Dickey.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way out. Out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Drilled to the left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch on its way. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Gone! A two-run home run for Manny Machado. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
Turned on down the line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The relay throw. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
One 0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Saunders. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Wieters. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category.
Well, that's two quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jonathan Scope.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Batista. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Kim, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here it comes. Drilled on the ground is short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Saunders. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Just about given up for dead. It's Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Chris Davis.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting number 10.
Ready to take his hacks again, Adam Jones, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, they're catching him on a day when he's not throwing the ball very well. It's so hard to be consistent with that knuckleball. If you leave it in the middle, guys are going to hit it.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Right there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last 2-bagger. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Chris Colabello. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Tyler Wilson enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Wilson.
Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kim will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Saunders going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after he gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Professor Kim will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And this one will get beyond the reach of Tulowitzki into center, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. In to score the runner from second. And he's safe.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Machado now on 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Russell Martin now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Russell.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Objective number 1 right here is way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. Oh, he brought it back. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Into the windup and the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tapped out in front of home. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Saunders. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Striding in once again, Cal Ripken. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pillar. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there And because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. Hard hit towards center. Pilar is right there, one down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. Fouled back. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder,
standing in now, Professor Kim,
Kim,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pilar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Baltimore's out in front, 17-1. Brad Brock comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2, here it is. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
A swing and a miss and a ball down. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Colabello.
In now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make make the catch, and the Orioles will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
17-1 this evening. The Orioles collect a win with 24 hits. Kevin Gausman records win number 30, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Marcus Stroman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman, his 30th win of the season. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He drops to 14-10. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the finale of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles. Drew Hutchison will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings, so I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
First pitch on its way. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready now, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Travis is there for it, and the inning is over. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Orioles nothing. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. When you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
And that one right down Main Street. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tillman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion home run.
Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
19, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. This way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Digging in, Cal Ripken. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch on its way. And that'll get on past two. Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
He gives up a single there, but he'd retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
7, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look
8.
out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Caleb Joseph looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pompey looks up, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting 9th.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
In now, Professor Kim, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pilar. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Digging in now, Jose Bautista. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jose Bautista.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pompey racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line towards center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now. So striding forward now, Dalton Pompey hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third base line. Machado is there, and he's set down, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got two quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Again, a 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Pedro Alvarez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Some activity out from the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Pilar is under this one. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Professor Kim.
Ready once again, Professor Kim. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 20.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, up and out over the plate. 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Colabello. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Gotta know your zone. You want to have a chance.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Jay Happ is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. He hit a sac fly earlier. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away.
First baseman number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tupman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Middle of the night at Rogers Center. It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start.
Nope. Ball.
swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
And no strikes.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Dalton Pompey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting
at the plate,
catcher,
Willie Tupman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tillman into his motion. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And Alvarez has got a base hit.
Well, this is his third hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire.
36.
I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 count. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard to short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 1 left for the Orioles. They're on top 7-1. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Kim. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny
ready
Machado.
For another chance. Manny Machado. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled back. looking to send him packing again. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here's another 2-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Chris Colabello. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chance.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Travis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. On to first, a double play.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Now at the plate, Willie Tupman, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Roberto Osuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Caleb Joseph. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He swings and grounds it to short. One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Professor Kim. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Michael Givens enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is...
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, looking first at the American League East, Chris Tillman was unstoppable in his win with 18 strikeouts as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 7-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. At the moment, the Blue Jays are in third place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Boston Red Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-4. As of today, the Yankees sit in fourth place in the American League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Rays allowed 5 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 9-2. Looking at the standings, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran giving chase. 2 down. The throw into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Ready now, Chris Davis. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And out of play here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot for Chris Davis. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now to the plate, Cal Ripken, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. Bottom of the first. Ubaldo Jimenez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff, so I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. Brett Gardner is on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Adam Jones.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. And that'll put him at an even 40 consecutive games with a base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
You mentioned Ty Cobb and any of those names, you got my attention. 40 games? Wow. I got to watch you play every night now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Into the box now, Professor Kim, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Runners going. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. Out of here and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. A 3-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The third baseman,
in now,
13.
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Here's Carlos Beltran. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful. That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Just got a piece to the right side, and the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury going back. Gone into Monument Park.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Fouled back. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Hit to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hot shot down the line. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the... Here's Dustin Ackley. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Designated hitter, Dustin.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Popped high in the air. Wieters has a play. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Drilled down the line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Chase Headley is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Trumbo has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Professor
Digging in and looking for more, Professor Kim, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury racing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hard liner toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Matt, he's having a great game. That's his 4th RBI. Talk about picking your team up. He's showing us right there.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Luis Cessa answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Manny Machado now as he'll send a ground ball down to third. He'll send it on to Castro at second and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike one. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
First baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields.
14.
What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Drilled to first. Davis has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Chris Davis.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in once again, Cal Ripken. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Jimenez comes again on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's Dustin Ackley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chase Headley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The Yanks leave 1. They're digging in and looking for more. Professor Kim, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Professor Kim.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Down the third baseline. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hitting.
Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now here's Davis, high in the air and deep to right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop,
In now, Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heads up as this is pulled foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brett Gardner becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Greg Bird. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a very good inning that time for a ball. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball, and it still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he's safe.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Professor Kim swinging a liner, but that's a foul ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... A run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Here's Manny Machado now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Trumbo rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Beltran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Dustin Ackley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The shortstop.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Here's Didi Gregorius. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo racing back. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Chase Headley. He hit a sac fly earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
One here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches, and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn it.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In there, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kim moves over, and the inning is over. Yankee back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number
digging
10.
in to try it again. Adam Jones. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Out of here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Wieters. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The second base
into the box, Jonathan Schoop. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Beltran. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Professor Kim. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Davis is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Second baseman.
Now in the box, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Britton pauses. 0-1 on its way. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Grounded back up the middle. Ripken gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 15-2 the final tally here. The Baltimore Orioles with a big total of 22 hits. Ubaldo Jimenez records win number 30. Luis Severino was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Chris Davis had a day to remember with 3 home runs and totaling 5 RBIs, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 15-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Heading into today, the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-0. As of today, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Blue Jays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Texas Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they destroyed the Rays 10-3. Right now, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, 12 games behind first place. And the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins are 4th. Stadium 4-2. Looking at the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of